Welcome back to our channel Electrical Decoders. Many thanks for your support on now. Today's video we are going to discuss about electrical first fix, second fix and third fix. So before going to start, we have to understand what is this first fix, second fix and third fix. If you are new to the UAE or if you are new to the construction industry, you are starting as a site engineer or you are start work as an electrical supervisor, you should understand the sequence of electrical works. There are three sequence of electrical works we have to execute in the building construction. Namely, we can call it as first fix, second fix, and third fix. We have to understand what is meant by first fix first. The activities executed before the plaster works or the floor scrape or that before the concrete casting. Okay. What are the activities we will do before plaster or before the floor spray or before casting the concrete of any core walls or slab or shear wall, whatever it is. Okay. So I have so many activities that comes under the first fix. The generally the activities are before plaster, GI back box installation with PVC conduiting. This is a major activity. After your civil team, they build the wall. Okay, they build the wall. After that, you have a drawing. You will mark wherever your switches, sockets, data outlets, or your DBs, wherever it is coming, you will make marking and do the cutting chasing, and you will install your boxes for the switches, sockets, and other outlets, including DB. After that, you have to install enclosures. Enclosure means here we will consider our DB means distribution box, electrical distribution box for the flats or for the any retail areas, whatever it is. What are the things if the DB box or the enclosures is concealed, you have to install it before the plaster. So what are the things it is comes under? I just minimize the things. It is not only the DB, ONU or LCS panels or fire alarm repeater panels. We have more also based on your project. It can be differ, but you should 100% have this DB, ONU and fire alarm repeater panels. These are the major things. 100% you will have in any project. You will have these things. After that, GA conduit installation. This also one of the activity. It comes under the first fix. Usually, you will not do as a concealed type this one. You will do the exposed one, but it is comes under the containments. So we included here. Actually, this GA conduit installations you will do after your plaster and paint. Next, we have earthing works. In your building, you have LV panels, you have generators, you have substations. For that, you have to provide the earth pits. You have to provide the earth pits. If you have in your building, if you have a lightning protection system, you have to provide the earth pits based on the design. If your design have the earth pits, you need to provide. So this work also comes under the first weeks before do the raft work before preparation of the your landscape area. You have to do the earth rod installation with the conduiting. After that, cable tray and trunking installation, both horizontal and vertical. Okay. Cable tray and trunking installation for what? You have a DB, for example, if you have a building in ground floor, you have a four retails. All the retails are feed from the any SMDB or LV panel in LV room, from the LV room. In such cases, you will bring the cable trays, you will bring your arbor cables through the cable tray. So you have to install this cable tray and trunkings, both vertical and horizontal. The next, sleeves provision in the core wall and inverted beams. Before going to cast your slab or any inverted beam, you have to check your drawings and you have to provide your sleeves or touts on the core walls in order to pass your services. I have added here some examples of first fix items. The first one indicates that we have provided the thermocols and conduits in the core walls so that you can install your GI boxes later easily without any cutting chasing on the core walls and columns. The second image, you can see the sleeves to pass our cables or to pass our trunkings. So we provide a sleeve or any cutout box like 30 by 30, 60 by 60 based on the design, based on your drawing. So this is comes under the first fix. The third image, you can see we have installed here the boxes for the switches and we did the cutting chasing and we continue this conduit to the next point or to the DB or to the any other switches based on any other outlets based on your drawings. And the fourth image, you can see the box. This is called a DB enclosure box. This we have to install as a first fix before going to make plasters. So this area they will do the plaster bend after you give clearance to the civil team that you completed your first fix activity on that particular place. Let's move on to the second fix. The activities executed after the plaster works and floor screed or the concrete casting. In first fix, what you did, you cut your wall, you fix your boxes, you put the conduit till your final location. Okay. After the plaster finish, what you will do, you will pull the wires for that. If without wire, how the switch will work? It will not work now. DB module installation and termination. So, okay. DB module means inside the enclosure, you install the DB enclosure box. After that, you will bring one set of breakers arrangement. You will install inside that enclosure and you will make termination based on your load schedule. So this work considered as a second fix. ELV cable pulling including fiber, Cat6, LCS, BMS, CCTV, etc. All the cable pullings related to your data point, related to your camera, related to your light control, related to your BMS, and related to your access control. Whatever the ELV systems you have in your project, you have to complete the wiring activities. That wiring activities comes under the second fix. And armored cable pulling for the panels and isolators. And the isolator installation and termination. And SMDB and related panels installation and termination. And the ELV panel installation and termination. That is ELV panel means comes under the racks, MODF, IODF, FACB panels, repeater panels, all the panels you have to install and make the termination. These are the activities comes under the second fix. Let's move on to the third fix. First, we have to understand what are the activity comes under the third fix. In third fix, the activities executed after the final paint and tiles installation and before handover to the client. This third fix activity is the final activity. After you install your wire, after you wire pulling, cable pulling, termination, everything finish, then the third fix activity will come. The third fix activities are normally we can call as light fitting installation, wiring accessories installation. Like wiring accessories means a switch socket, outlets, intercoms. Those items you will install as a third fix. And the heat detectors, smoke detectors, and emergency lights. After installing this, you have to provide the labeling. This labeling of or labeling of the items of isolators, cables, and panels, cable trays, everything. You have to be label it. For example, this cable tray is for power, this cable tray is for CCTV, this cable tray trunking is for access control. Like that, you have to put a sticker that in future anyone coming from outside, if he see, he can able to understand what is going on that particular tray. For that purpose, we have to provide the labeling at the end of the project, or you can consider us in the third fix. After labeling, you have to make test of the all the system. This test, if you want, we can make it one separate video. This test comes under so many things. In electrically, you have to do the measure test, functionality test, polarity test, loop impedance test, like that. So many tests was there before going to hand over to the client. The third fix of your project is completed. I believe you got some idea about the first fix, second fix, and third fix. Please subscribe our channel and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.